Good afternoon. This pandemic has touched every home, every business, and really every person in our community. Well, likewise, the response to the pandemic has called upon nearly all county agencies, community partners, and community members to work together to get where we are today on the positive path that we are on. On behalf of the Board of Supervisors, I would like to thank VCLA for acknowledging the work of the county's COVID-19 response team. The work that you do at VCLA in creating and fostering relationships helps us in times like this. It's a combination of leadership skills and networking connections. These connections have been crucial to our response efforts in reaching people during a time we've had to stay physically apart. County employees have responded with unprecedented compassion, remarkable dedication. This emergency has called upon many agencies and disaster service workers to support our community. A massive response like this takes tremendous coordination throughout county agencies and extensive collaboration with community partners like Food Share, cities, hospitals, schools, the agricultural community, the business community, and more. Those being recognized today are part of that network, and we appreciate their support and collaboration through it all. Let me just share a few facts with you. Over the past year, more than 1.3 million COVID tests have been performed, and more than 520,000 vaccines have been administered. We're now vaccinating more than 40,000 people every week. 3.5 million meals have been delivered to homebound seniors. 5 million units of PPE have been distributed. More than 16,000 business ambassador visits have been made to assist and guide our local business owners. At the same time, the county found safe housing for more than 550 individuals. At the board's direction, we provided more than $11 million in rental assistance to those in need to allow them to stay in their homes and apartments. And we provided more than $40 million in business assistance, plus $3.5 million in household assistance to farm workers throughout the county. At the heart of the response is our outstanding, caring community of county employees. These remarkable people have gone way above and beyond in their dedication to our community members. It has truly been an all-hands-on-deck effort, and in many cases, that has meant entirely new assignments and long hours. In fact, more than 840 employees were reassigned as disaster service workers to provide swift response. You may see some of these special people when you get your vaccine. In fact, at our Fairground vaccine site, employees from over 16 departments are represented. We've had more than 80,000 positive cases of COVID in our county. Sadly, the pandemic has taken the lives of nearly 1,000 community members. Our thoughts are with the families and friends of those who we have lost, and our healthcare team who has been so dedicated to serving COVID patients and being there as a source of comfort during a time when visitors have not been able to be in the hospitals. After a year of being apart, we are grateful to the hard work of our community for bringing us closer to fully reopening. We've stood stronger together through the devastation of the fires, the tragedy at Borderline, and now a pandemic. Through it all, we have deepened relationships, and these partnerships have carried us all through. I am deeply grateful for the work of our county team and this recognition. There are simply too many people and agencies to name them all, but they have all truly risen to the occasion in momentous ways to best serve our community. I extend my gratitude to every member of the response team, and I thank you, VCLA, and your sponsors for your work in supporting our county and community partnerships. With the resilient and compassionate community that we have here in Ventura County, I'm convinced that we're not just going to come back from this pandemic, but we're going to come back even stronger than we were before. But we can only do that by making sure that we never forget those lives lost and those families and friends impacted, and that we don't leave anyone behind. And we do this by building and continuing to build on the strength of the relationships, just like the ones that you are reaffirming here today at VCLA. So thank you all very much, and take care.